Hi guys, welcome back. I'm so happy to be doing this video for you today. I love doing foundation reviews. It's probably one of my most favorite videos to do. And I'm doing a review on a foundation that I've had for a couple of months now, and I find myself reaching for it every single time I do my makeup. And I'm really excited to talk to you about it because it's one of those foundations that isn't talked about a whole lot on social media. And I want to let you guys know everything about it because I think it is definitely something that could be considered a holy grail foundation for so many people. So let's get right into it. So of course, the foundation that I am talking about today is this one, the Cover FX Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation. And I have two colors here. I have G60 and G70. And this foundation was a huge surprise for me because I've never tried any foundations from Cover FX before. And this foundation I kind of felt may not be suitable for me because I am combo oily. And even though it is oil free, I always kind of thought that it might give me an oilier, shinier appearance than I like, but that is definitely not the case. So we're gonna get right into all the details because I want you guys to know exactly why I am so in love with this foundation. So first of all, of course, we always start with price, so important. This foundation is $46 Canadian. That's what I paid for it at Sephora. I bought mine at Sephora. 40 US. So it is definitely pricey. It is up there. It is not drugstore price. It is not cheap. It is definitely an investment. And you don't have to get two shades like I did. I got two shades because I bought G70 first and it was a tad too dark on its own. So I went for G60 to mix. And because I love the foundation so much, I have no problem buying two shades, but it's really not necessary for you to do that because this line in the Cover FX foundations has 40 shades, 40, which is incredible. Cover FX has always been a company that I've wanted to try foundations from for a long time before purchasing this because of that reason, because I always knew that they had such an incredible range of shades. And actually, foundations are Cover FX's main specialty, their main focus. The brand focuses on complexion products, number one, specifically foundation. Their mission is to have every woman be able to find their specific shade in their foundations, and that's why they have so many. This bottle is a 1 ounce, 1 fluid ounce, or 30 mils, and it is a plastic squeeze tube, which I really love. Very sanitary, no fingers dipping into any product. You just squeeze it out, and it is very, very travel friendly, and you won't have to worry about glass bottles breaking in your luggage or anything like that. So that is fantastic. They have 40 shades, like I mentioned, and it runs across 4 different undertone series. They have N, which is neutral, P for pink, G, which is my shade for golden, and G plus, which is of course golden plus. Now golden plus, I found it very interesting that those particular shades have a olive undertone to them. So all you olive undertoned ladies and gentlemen out there who always have such a hard time, I always hear people with olive undertones complain about never being able to find their foundation shade. Cover FX is the brand for you because they specifically cater to shades with olive undertones. So that's amazing. So let's get into some of the details of the foundation. It is a water-based and oil-free, like the name suggests, foundation, which is really, really great across many different skin types. Now, I'm combo oily, but because of the water content in the foundation, dry skins will love it, as well as oily skins because it is oil-free. So that is great. Normal, dry, oily, and sensitive skins also will love this foundation because Cover FX actually puts a lot of research and technology into their products. And what they do with the ingredients that they choose is they make every effort possible to put ingredients into their products that will actually benefit and heal your skin. Some of their products have anti-aging properties. Some help with clearing up acne. It's incredible what Cover FX does with their products. Many people, of course, incorrectly believe that wearing a lot of makeup is what causes breakouts and causes your skin to not look as fresh and healthy as it could. But really, in reality, a lot of it has to do with the ingredients in a particular product or brand. And I love the fact that Cover FX actually goes the extra mile to put ingredients into their products as well as eliminate certain products that are going to be beneficial to your skin. So wearing their makeup, putting this on your face is actually doing a good service to your skin, which is awesome. So all of Cover FX's products are clinically tested. They're paraben, fragrance, gluten, mineral oil, talc, free, and also vegan. And in addition to all of those things not being added to the products, what is added is a ton of vitamins, emollients, different properties that help to reduce redness and just really help to make your skin be as healthy as it can while wearing makeup. Okay, so let's get back to more details. Of course, like I said, it is a water-based foundation. So of course that means it's going to be very hydrating. It is a flexible coverage foundation, which I love. Sheer to full, which is incredibly rare, I find, on the market right now. Many foundations are either sheer to medium or medium to full, but this is truly a sheer to full coverage foundation. You can wear the tiniest amount and have it act as almost like a tinted moisturizer in a way, and you can layer it up, build it up to complete full coverage also if you would like that. It is definitely all day wear. I will say that it wears beautifully all day long. And as I said before, it does contain many emollients and vitamins such as vitamin C, vitamin E, that really helps to feed your skin with good for you ingredients. It also does a great job with dealing with redness and inflammation. It has ingredients that help to soothe any type of irritation and redness. If you suffer from a lot of redness, this foundation will absolutely help with healing that, help to tone down all of the irritation and redness. It also, again, protects against anti-aging. It has a lot of moisturizing properties, and it also helps to protect your skin from environmental damage. The finish that you get is, like the name suggests, a natural finish. It is neither matte nor dewy, which of course, again, is going to be very appreciated by all skin types across the board. Normal, dry, oily, sensitive will appreciate the finish of this foundation. I'm combo oily, and as I wear the foundation throughout the day, I don't find myself getting excessively oily. Now that we're getting into the colder months of the year, so far I haven't experienced any clinging to dry patches, nothing like that. So this foundation has so many amazing properties that will allow so many different types of skins to be able to wear and enjoy. Okay, so now we're gonna get right into some pros and cons. So my first pro, definitely I have to say that other products, when applying on top of the foundation, apply extremely well, blend out beautifully. That is definitely a major key to what anyone should consider to be a great foundation. We all focus on getting that great color match, having a beautiful finish, but of course, we're not just gonna put foundation on and that's it. We have other products, our bronzer, our highlight, blush, powders, that we also put on top of the foundation. So I definitely wanna mention that other products sit beautifully on top of this foundation. Definitely another pro, coverage as well as shade range. There are very few companies out there that do a large enough shade range like Cover FX. You have to be able to find your shade in this line of foundation. They cover across the board with shades and undertones. The coverage, again, across the board from sheer to full. If you are a no makeup person, you'll love this foundation. If you're a full coverage, beat face, glam, all the way person, you'll love this foundation. It is extremely hydrating and moisturizing, which I think is also really important for foundation. Even for our oily girls out there like me, you know, we're all about our powders and mattifiers, but you also want to make sure that your skin, at least, even if you enjoy a matte makeup look, you want your skin underneath to be hydrated and moisturized. And this foundation, because of its water base, does such a great job of that and allows your skin to be very moisturized and protected in that way. Of course, another huge benefit that Cover FX does better than I think anyone else is the skincare benefits. The skincare benefits in Cover FX's products are second to none. The vitamins, the emollients, the anti-aging properties, just amazing. You know that when you put a Cover FX foundation on, that you're doing something good for your skin. You're not ruining your skin, you're not degrading your skin. It is getting fed with good ingredients, so you can be as beat and glam as you want to be, while at the same time taking care of your skin. We all know how important it is to have a great skincare routine, but how amazing is it during those 8, 10, 12, 14-hour days that we're wearing makeup to also kind of be doing a skincare routine at the same time while wearing makeup. So that is incredible, and I am really impressed that Cover FX goes that extra mile to do that. One thing I want to really mention really quickly, I absolutely have to say that the finish that this Cover FX foundation gives, I'm gonna say tentatively that it is a great comparison, if not dupe, to the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Now, if you did see one of my older hauls a few months back, I did purchase that foundation, and I actually ended up returning it, not because I didn't like it. I fell in love with that foundation, but the shade is a little off. So I need to kind of go back to the drawing board and figure out how to get my perfect match, which I'm pretty sure is going to mean buying 2 shades. But immediately upon first application of that Giorgio Armani foundation, I fell in love. So if that's what I have to do, I may end up doing it, even though it is incredibly expensive. It is in the $60-ish range. This is in the $40 range. So if you have tried Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, or you've been thinking about it but not being interested in paying that price, go for this. It is very, very, very close to the feel, to the finish of Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. It is an incredible alternative if you love that foundation but don't want to pay the higher price. Okay, of course, we always have to talk about cons because no product is perfect, right? So for cons, I definitely will say that price could be a con. It is in the $40 range. It is much higher than any drugstore foundation out there. It is definitely up there as a higher brand, a higher end brand foundation would be. So keep that in mind, that it is in that range of prices. Also, I have to say I did notice that it does not minimize pores whatsoever. Many foundations on the market do claim to help minimize pores. This does not. This foundation does not claim to minimize pores, and it doesn't. Actually, I did find that if I personally don't use some type of pore filler, because I do have pores on the sides of my nose as well as on my nose, if I don't, I definitely will see my pores become more and more pronounced throughout the day. So if you do have pore issues, definitely use a pore filler type of product with this foundation. Also, I did find that it can settle into fine lines. This is a foundation that must be set. Do not put this foundation on, slap it on, and go. Especially dry skin girls out there, because this is water-based. When you put it on, you're gonna love how hydrating and moisturizing it feels and looks on your dry skin. And you're going to think, oh, I don't want a powder, I'm gonna just leave it. You need to powder this foundation because it will settle into fine lines. I definitely have found that doing a very good, proper setting of the foundation will definitely prevent that, if not, decrease it a large amount. So definitely keep that in mind. And of course, with that being said too, it does transfer. So you must be very careful, depending on what type of clothing that you're wearing with this foundation, that it does tend to transfer, especially if you don't set it. So that's another reason, another important tip to remember about setting your foundation. You definitely need to set it to prevent transfer. So that's it, guys. That's my whole review on the Cover FX Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation. Everyone needs to give this foundation a try. Everyone. I'm not recommending it to oily. I'm not recommending it to dry. I'm not recommending it to normal, sensitive, lighter skin, darker skin, people with acne, rosacea, eczema. I'm not recommending it to any one group of people. I'm recommending it to everyone watching this video. This is one of those foundations on the market that everyone, regardless of what skin type you have, you need to try, because it really does work for everyone. It is one of the most incredible foundations I've ever used. I'm so glad I finally gave it a try. It has an incredible color range. You are bound to be able to find your color. The finish is beautiful, coverage is beautiful, lasts all day. It gives your skin great skincare benefits as you're wearing it. What more could you ask for in a foundation? So I hope this video was helpful. You learned a lot about the Cover FX Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation. If you have tried it, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.